All right, yes, people, welcome to the Real Talk Football TV podcast, Premier League debate show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so it can grow. Got 1906, myself, Shaq. All right, let's go straight into it. Watch Arsenal yesterday. The swatted Fulham away, where I thought that was going to be a potential banana skin. Man City getting a last-minute winner. Well, not last minute, but late into the game against Palace. No team's budging. And if you look at it, you feel both teams, it feels like it's destined. Usually, Palace get the draw and they move on. They lose. And then where Arsenal just marching on. 1906, who wins the league? Who's winning this league?
Well, it's Arsenal's to lose, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Arsenal's to lose. So, but I don't know. I think we could take 3 points off Arsenal. Lose every other game, you know. But Liverpool take 3 points off Arsenal by some kind of fluke. I don't know.
The way we're playing.
It's just a madness. Just a roll of the dice. And we beat Arsenal, lose at everybody else. And then they've got City as well, haven't they? They've got City to play.
Yeah, that I think going back, just talking about Arsenal, I'm just going to talk about the Fulham game. We know they won 3-0, but I just look at them. They've just got a lovely balance between defense and attack.
Yeah.
I just think they do. Yeah, they do the right things right. They do work rate, the way they get back in possession, the way they get back in their unit, the way they attack. They can counter-attack. They can keep the ball. They've got solid players in Partey and Xhaka who just keep it solid. Then they got classy players like Odegaard. And Saka's my favorite. You just look at Saka. You look at them, and I just think
it was just
and they're hungry.
And he was just taking the ease off half the game.
Oh,
he was just getting free kicks.
I'm telling you, I just think any young winger, any young player who's aspiring to be a footballer and is a winger, just watch Saka. He does everything you want in a winger. He's just a top footballer.
Knows when to run. Knows when to cross it in. Knows when to
proper
cut
footballer.
It back.
Proper footballer.
Yeah.
Proper footballer. But but also I just think they've got a perfect balance. I think they've got more of a balance than Man City. I think Man City got a bit better depth in the sense of squad. But if you're looking at the starting 11 with balance and organization, I think Arsenal just nips it for me. And I do think it just feels like it might be destined for Arsenal.
I think so, because you think, it was City playing that silky football and us playing the rock and roll football.
Yeah.
With a little bit of drama here and there and all that kind of thing. Always chasing. So this time it's the Arsenal playing the silky, and I think City's doing the rock and rolling. They're a bit patchy and putting things together. See, I mean, as you see, last minute. So I think, it's going to go to the wire because, City's got that bench.
That's the depth. That's the equalizer.
Yeah. So you think, Jesus back. But then I'm sure there's going to be another major injury before the end of the season.
100%.
And the fatigue starts because of the same squad that he's playing. So fatigue starts kicking in. They're still in. No, are they still in that
Europa League? Yeah, Europa League. They can do the double.
Immigration League.
Well, we'll be in there next year, so we can't cuss it. That's where we're going.
This is it.
But the thing is, Arsenal must be the favourites to win Europa League as well. And you look at the rest of the other teams in there. They can win the double. I just think
that's what.
That's what I'm saying. It could come down to. I think it could easily be a Man United Arsenal final in the Europa League. I can actually see that happening. But does it come down to go back to the Premier League? Does it come down to the game at the Etihad, Arsenal, Man City? Because it felt like, when we lost the league, I don't talk about Liverpool, but when we lost the league by a point, and we really lost the league by 6 inches off the ball going over the other side. And I feel Arsenal have to get something. I can't see them winning the league where Man City takes 6 points off them. They would have to take a point or take 3. And I think if they lose, I think Man City win it. I don't know how you feel.
I agree. I think, that just kickstarts City all over again, doesn't it? If what run they would have from now till that game, and then take that beyond if they were to take the points. You just think, they're on the march.
Yeah,
on the march. And I think at the end of, I'm not sure of Arsenal's fixtures towards the end of the season. Are they playing relegations teams or mid-table teams, or
you know it is 906
to get into Europe?
You know, it is 906. I don't think it doesn't. I don't think it matters who they play. I think they're in that role, and when you're going for a title race, you just got the extra 20% just to get over the line. I just think personally, I think it comes down to the game at the Etihad. I think if Arsenal can get a result, a score, draw, or win, they'll go on and win it. I just think if Man City win it, I don't see a team that wins the league but took 6 points taken off them from the team who comes second.
I reckon Arsenal are going to have some hiccups. I reckon there's going to be a draw involved in there. They're going to have to battle to get, win their remaining game. Every game's a cup final. I'm sure that's what's going on in the camp at the moment. So they know if they drop points anywhere along the line. That's what I'm saying. I think if we take 3 points off them, which I think we could, on just one of those freak shows.
We only turn up when we play big games now, isn't it? We're in Liverpool are in that Roy Evans mode where, we're back in the day when we had that like a dead side, but we can go and beat Man United. Then we'll lose to like Wimbledon, Coventry. Yeah. No, teams who are terrible, and that's how we are. So you wouldn't be shocked if we took 3 points off.
I still think we're finding our feet in the counter-attacking style football because we ain't got that midfield to be playing it through nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So it's like long balls going across the pitch or straight up the pitch and run on. So, we're still finding our legs there. But if that's how we're going to play against Arsenal, if they think they're going to go in for the full press, we ain't got the legs for the full press.
But that'll be for another show. All right, 906. After to put your neck on the line and you had 5p.
Woo!
Your final 5p, big 5p, and you had to put it on one team. Who do you think is going to win it? Arsenal or Man City?
I'm going to go City. I'm going to go City because I just think, if Arsenal win the rest of their game, they're right, they've done it. City win the rest of the games and there's a hiccup, they've done it. But I just think City can probably have a hiccup with that squad that they've got. Maybe one. Arsenal, I don't think they will survive from a draw or a loss.
Yeah.
I think from there, they get trampled on with nerves and everything else. So I'm gonna go City with me last 5p.
You know what? I love Arsenal in the sense of watching them.
Yeah,
but I can't stand their fans. I'm so sorry. I can't stand them. And if they do win, I have to hide under a rock for a good 3-4 months because you won't hear the end of it. You can't. I can't watch any of the fan channels. I can't watch anything. But watching Arsenal,
not one Arteta out.
No, I'm telling you. Now, you know what? I love Partey. I think Partey's fantastic. But I remember a year ago, Arsenal fans were killing Partey. They were saying he's dead. Now he's the best DM in the world. But I don't want to sound salty, but I just feel I don't want to sound salty, but I just feel that watching Arsenal, they are the most balanced side in the league.
Definitely.
And just as for just looking at their team, I wouldn't mind them winning it. But I think City will win it because I think City will beat them at the Etihad. And I think experience counts. I think Arsenal will come again. And I think there'll be a force. And I wouldn't be surprised the following year, if they can add, they will win it because they will have the hunger. When we lost it by a point and then next year we just destroyed it because we was obsessed of winning and we just felt we were going to win every game. So I'm going to go City but I like Arsenal. I do like Arsenal.
Definitely, right. Loving the way they play. They're worth watching.
Yeah, they are.
They're the team, if you're a football fan, you're watching them because of the way they flow.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
All right, second bit. We talked about Arsenal, Man City. Who's going to win the league? Liverpool got Real Madrid on Wednesday. Real Madrid on a Wednesday, 1906.
Oh gosh.
1906. Is it one of the magical nights where
Listen,
Liverpool literally bring it back from the dead, can't rise from the dead and win 3-0, or take 3-0 and take it to penalties and win on penalties? Can Liverpool do the unthinkable?
do you know how many times we've been in that situation in my life where I've gone, we ain't got a chance. We're going to get slapped. I ain't even watching it. I'm just going to drink 5 cans of Tennent's for a straw. Do you know what I mean? Know the result. All of that. And then it gets turned around. The amount of times I've said it. And even though I just think we are playing dog shit at the moment, do you know what I mean? It's like, let's just say sometime. It's against Bournemouth. That was, I don't know, people need slaps. People need wage ducking for that. But it's one of them freak ones, isn't it? But then I look at the Real Madrid and I just think, nah. They're going to score.
Yeah.
They're going to score. I don't think we can catch. I don't think we can do them 4-0.
All right, 1906. If
It ain't that kind of squad.
All right, 1906. If Liverpool somehow do beat Real Madrid and somehow go through,
Yeah.
is it more of a miracle than when we won the Champions League against AC Milan? We were 3-0 down at half time. Is it close, or is it on par?
If we beat them there, I think it would be. All right, that was a cup.
Is it close?
It's close. It's close. It's definitely close.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They'll bite in right to the end, 4-0, all that kind of thing. Drama, Liverpool. But yeah, it'll be close. But I just can't see Real Madrid not scoring.
100%.
We might win the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll win
the actual round.
That round.
Yeah, 100%. I think this is not going to happen. I think we're going to get beat up. But what we need to do, I think what Klopp needs to do is, in my opinion, damage limitations. I can't see us. It'll be embarrassing if we go there and get battered 5-6-0. And it's like 10-3 on aggregate. That is just a joke. Personally, I think it should be damage limitations. We keep it tight, play everyone behind the ball, counter-attack, try and nick a goal. If that means Real Madrid win 2-1, or we win 1-0, or 3-2, or 2-1, make it respectable. Because if we play that same high line, we could get ripped apart. We could be on another 5 hiding. It's gone. 5-2 at home. 5-2 at home. You deserve to go out anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it should be damage limitations. Keep everyone behind the ball. Keep morale high. Even if we could win the game, and it gives us a boost into the Man City game.
Yeah. I mean, if I was him, do you know what I mean? I'll save the big guns and play Carvalho. I mean, just to run at people. See it there.
1906 Carvalho. He's gonna come good.
No, wait a minute. What's his name? Elliot.
Yeah.
I see him running into what looked like a small man to me, but to him it's like a brick wall. Why is that boy on the floor so much?
No. He ran. Did you see when he ran into Billing? He
just
bounced off it. He's like he literally ran into a big wall and just ran on the floor. You know what?
Food.
You know what? I'm tired of this experiment. Him playing in midfield. He cannot play in a midfield 3. No. I don't want to see him in a midfield 3. He cannot play there. Play him out wide or don't play him at all. He cannot play in a midfield 3. They just stop being cheap and just buy a midfield player. That's what we need to do. He's not a midfielder.
We must have someone else in the ranks coming up. We must.
Just buy. We need to buy some players. Just buy some players.
Please.
All right, guys. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You'll see us next week. 1906. Last word for you. What do you think is going to happen on Wednesday?
I think we're going to win the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll lose. I think we'll lose 2-1, but it'll be respectable. All right, guys, what do you think? Can Liverpool do it? Really, as well? Who do you think is going to win the league? Is it going to be Arsenal or is it going to be Man City? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. See us next week. We are Real Talk Football TV and we are out.